What's up YouTube, Jeff back again today with a very exciting Samsung video for you guys, and today we're going to be talking about the latest leaked build of One UI 8.0, which brings two new features I want to discuss that have been talked about over on X, and I tried them out. There's a little bit of unreliability because it seems that they might be region specific or app specific, but one of them is advanced earthquake detection that goes beyond the version that we have, specifically in Android, the Google version. That's a little more advanced. And the second one is HDR screenshots, which Android 16 is bringing support for that. And it looks like Samsung is working on that in this latest build. Before we get started, I do want to remind you guys, make sure you check out SammyGuru.com. If you're interested, get in the mystery box program. I'll drop the link below to our pre-order page. Tap on the phone you're interested in. It'll bring you to this page, which is our reservation page. Put in your phone number, email, or both. You'll get a free case, cleaning kit, screen protector, desktop phone stand, other randomly inserted goodies when you pre-order a Z Fold 7, Z Flip 7, Galaxy Watch 8 series device. We'll have extra watch bands, a case and screen protector for the watches. You'll get a link to order. It'll be our Samsung affiliate link. All you gotta do is order through there. We cover all the shipping costs and everything with our affiliate revenue, give back to our viewers and readers, and also help us keep the site going. So if you want to check that out, it's in the pinned comment description below. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about these two features. Ice Universe posted over on X last night. We covered this in an article at Sammy Guru, that he took a screenshot of an HDR photo from the Find X8 Ultra, and then he saved it to his gallery on his Galaxy S25 Ultra, and then the HDR content was preserved. So he showed this in his gallery, he swipes up, he shows the file size, of course, suggesting that this is indeed HDR. And of course, Android 16 brings support for this, so it's not too surprising that Samsung will be working on it. Though I did take some tests here, and by the way, yes, I'm running the same build. This is build ZY-F7 that I'm running here. So I'll just go ahead and quickly show you guys. Let me go into About Phone. And you can see the build right here ends in ZY-F7, the same one that Ice Universe has. So I tested this with some HDR content. I tried it with videos first, trying to see if the videos would work. That didn't seem to work. This does not look like the HDR videos. I actually tested it, let me show you guys, with this video right here. This HDR Chroma galaxies, which you can see if you go through, very bright. You can see how bright the Chroma galaxies are. But if you switch back over here, this doesn't look anything like what you just saw in the app. However, I did try with some Instagram HDR photos over here from W Vision Creations account. He does some great photos taken with his Galaxy device. And this does appear to preserve some of the HDR brightness when you take the screenshot here. Now, these photos are not quite as large as the ones that Ice Universe have, but it does appear to preserve. So maybe be only specific to photos right now. It does not appear to work with the videos because I don't see any preservation there. But I tried a few photos, and the HDR brightness in detail does seem to be preserved in certain instances. So this could be one, potentially region specific, but also app or photo versus video specific. May not work with videos at all yet, but it is a very interesting feature. I think a lot of people would enjoy having this as well. So hopefully Samsung will have it ready for the One UI 8 stable rollout when that comes along in July. The next feature I want to talk about is advanced earthquake detection. Now, we covered this in an article as well, but let me go to the original source link over here on X and show you guys what we're talking about. Galaxy Techie is the one who originally tweeted out about this, and it is about advanced earthquake protection. And it's basically saying that Samsung is adding some features compared to Google. The user face and interface preview warning are now more native to One UI. Change the seismic intensity threshold for the alert to trigger. View the warning history and emergency shelters. So you can see this. And originally when we saw this, you can see the seismic intensity and emergency shelters. We were really excited when we wrote up our original article. But then Gerwin, one of our writers, pointed out to Sumit and I that these are originally were in Chinese, and it looks like they had been translated from Chinese to English when Galaxy Techie took the screenshots. Now, that's not necessarily to say that he was trying to mislead people, but it does make people think that this potentially could be global, even though it's not. It looks like it's confined to China and the neighboring regions. He did clarify this in some replies on X, so I don't think he was really trying to do that. And you can see the seismic intensity threshold here, different times of the day, and the low intensity notifications, as well as the preview warning. But all of these original screenshots are in Chinese. Now, you can install this update, which makes it installable on regular phone, any phone essentially, but I don't know if all this will work. I'm gonna dig in this and test it a little bit more and see if any of these things actually end up working or coming globally. Either way, even if they don't, it's still very interesting. I would certainly like to see, though, Samsung bring this to the global scale and not just confined to China. China has a ton of Galaxy-specific features that are confined there and don't come outside the Chinese region. Don't really know why Samsung does that. Probably because there's so much competition from Xiaomi, Vivo, and other companies in China that they really have to bring, the heat and push everything to the envelope. Anyway, very exciting. Hopefully this feature does make its way globally. Earthquake warnings could be huge for those of you in California. Here in Arizona, we don't get them too often, but I know it'll be very useful for those of you who do live here in my neighboring state of California. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out the mystery box program, sammyguru.com, for the latest Samsung news, tips, tricks, tutorials, and reviews. Appreciate you guys checking out this video. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.